Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. I know this is not an American Horror Story review, and for some of you that is probably upsetting. My morning got away from me really quickly today. I have watched the episode, and I do plan on trying to do my review before the day is over. But before we could do that, there's a trailer I have to take a look at. There is a show that I was very excited about after the official teaser trailer dropped, and it hits Netflix tomorrow, and one of you guys pointed out that the official trailer dropped like a couple weeks ago, and I missed it, and I was like, you know what, for you guys, I will take a watch at this full trailer before we get the show in its entirety tomorrow. What am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat, we are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Midnight Mass, and I am so pumped for this movie. As you guys know, if you follow this channel, I am quite a big fan of Mike Flanagan. I tend to find most of his movies work because the dude knows how to nail small time horror, but also how to do really big time horror, and it allows him to be super flexible, and I think it's what makes him so good at doing TV. That I kind of I prefer his television approach, I think, maybe a little bit more than his movies, but for me, like I said, they all work across the board. And when I heard this was coming, I got super excited. And then to add on to that excitement, shout out to Jacob Dickens, who commented today on the channel, who was also the one who was like, dude, can we get a full reaction to this? And I was like, of course you can. I am so gonna jump in on that. But he did drop this little bit that I did not put together. Now, one of my favorite movies that Flanagan has done is the super small movie called Hush. It's like 2-3 actors tops, all one location, super low budget, small horror movie, and absolutely knocks it out of the ballpark. But this piece of information was so cool because Midnight Mass is something that Flanagan wrote years ago, and I have to go back now and watch to confirm this. But according to Jacob Dickens, Midnight Mass is the name of the book that the heroine in Hush is writing and working on, which is a really cool little like Easter egg that you wouldn't have necessarily known was anything until this show arrived. So I'm pumped, man. Just his taste in horror and the way that he delivers it. It's not ever going to outright try to get you to jump out of your seat, right? Like every once in a while, he'll especially in some of the bigger movies, he'll get you with those jump scares, but it's more about that eerie setting and telling a really good story. It's the thing I love the most about the haunting shows on Netflix, and knowing this is another Netflix show property for Flanagan, I hope he sticks to that. And another thing to get excited about is most of the word coming in, if you look at headlines, has been pretty positive, which is always nice because, I'm a sucker for all of this stuff, so I'll probably enjoy it one way or the other. I have this discussion about American Horror Story all the time. I have friends who are like, dude, I don't understand why I keep watching the show. And you know what? That's the cool thing of Horror Story, man, is it hits sometimes for people, and it doesn't hit sometimes for people. But anytime that has something drop, people enjoy it, and I will probably be an easy sell here for Mr. Flanagan, but I hope that it is as good as at least the teaser looks. So let's see what the official trailer looks like, get a little bit of a firmer grasp on what we're going on. We do have returning cast members from him, Kate Siegel, who's been in both of the Haunting seasons, as well as Alex Esso, and Raul Coley coming back, which is super exciting. Big fan of his. So let's put the old headphones on, let's get the trailer up, and let's see what Mr. Mike Flanagan is bringing us in a full trailer for Midnight Mass.
I walked across an empty land.
Oh man, we are really out in an island.
I knew the pathway like the back of my hand.
I don't think I realized it was that small.
Welcome home, honey, where you belong.
Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of?
I know, you struggled.
Looks like
What
a good
happened?
place.
What I did.
Yes, with what you did. But
That
how
image is so creepy.
A simple thing. Where have you
I'm
gone?
very excited for Sat Guilford.
Good morning. I know I'm not who you expected to see. Just know I'm only here to help, and I look forward to meeting you all.
So tell me
He's down at
when
the whatever his deal is not gonna be good.
I'm a pretty rational guy.
Something's happening here.
You're gonna let me in.
We are living in a miraculous time.
You're gonna let me in. You're gonna let me in.
I think I'm crazy. I mean, what's a little crazy between friends, right?
Come on.
What are you doing?
Come on.
What is wrong with you? Stop it.
It's not funny.
What? Okay. I am so fascinated.
Open your minds.
This could be the end of everything.
Open your hearts.
I want you to run.
I am so glad that you'll be with us for what comes next.
Dude, I am so excited for this show. I can't even. Like I said, the thing that I really love about Flanagan, it's not that the guy is trying to ever make you jump through the roof, with the scares. He is trying to present a creepy tone while telling a creepy story that usually has a family story at the center. And here, no difference. One of those things that we didn't really get out of the teaser is seeing Zach Gilford come home. That's what he's doing. That's why he's going here. And then also that aerial shot showing that it was an island. It is a very tiny, it feels like some cult stuff is coming here. Or definitely something weird. I mean, the fact that the priest is an outsider coming in just gives me an odd vibe about him. And it seems like, they're talking about miracles and things, and all these good things are going on in town, like making a girl in a wheelchair stand up and walk, maybe, if that's what that was going on there. But it seems like right after that, after we see a bunch of those good things, you get to start to see some of the more creepy elements of the series. And I think that's what we're gonna get from Flanagan. I don't think we're gonna get a super scary show. I think we're gonna get super hardcore creepy undertones, probably some unsettling imagery maybe at some point, but I think you're gonna have a family story that's probably tied into a twisted overall story, right? And that's what your through line and your heart of the story will be, following Guilford and his family, and then seeing how that affects the town as it ripples out. But it certainly seems that whatever good things are coming to this town, bad things are probably following it. And I think that you're gonna end up with a really interesting, like I said, probably character study on some of these characters, with all of the horror elements kind of surrounding it. And I dig the way that Flanagan executes that stuff. I don't need to jump out of my seat to enjoy a horror movie, especially if that horror movie has a really good, deep-rooted story. And just the vibes I'm getting from the two trailers, I think Flanagan is going to do what Flanagan does, and that's give us a really solid, deep-rooted story that I am just excited. I'm excited to see where it goes, because obviously we're going to get some personal madness. You saw things slowly starting to spiral out toward the end, and I'm just fascinated to see where he takes it, because, like I said, for me, Flanagan very rarely misses. So there you go, man. I'm pumped. I thought the trailer looked really good. I'm very excited for a few hours from now when this will finally hit Netflix and we can put it on and start diving into Midnight Mass. But now I want to know what you're thinking. What'd you think of the official trailer? Are you glad that I watched it before the show went up? Are you excited for the show? What are you looking forward to? Do you think this is going to be super scary? Do you think this is not going to be super scary? But is that something that's okay? Does the show need to be super scary for you for it to work? Or are you just invested in any kind of good storytelling that can have a bit of a horror ambiance all around it? Anything you got, man. Good, bad, indifferent on Midnight Mass and its official trailer goes down below in the comments section. Look forward to talking to you guys down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man as we approach the mere hours till Midnight Mass drops, and you want to see my thoughts hopefully by the end of the weekend or early next week. You just like what I'm doing around movies, TV, and trailer reactions in general. You haven't yet, and you want to show a little love and support. Maybe you've stumbled across the channel a few times. Well, that's super easy to do, man. Come join C-Maniac Nation by jumping over there, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts, and until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Oh, hey, what's going on? You must be sticking around because you're looking for more content featuring this guy. Well, guess what? You're in the right place. You can check out more videos right here and right here. And if you have and you want to come join that C-Maniac Nation, you can hit that subscribe right over there.